This is Liquor and Wolves. Liquor and Wolves. Secrets and dope and music and reactions. Liquor and Wolves. I said Liquor and Wolves. Liquor and Wolves. Liquor and Wolves. Liquor and Wolves. Secrets and dope and a German talking bullshit. Liquor and Wolves.
Fuck.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. And we're live. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls from all over the world. How are we doing tonight? This is Liquor and Wolves. I'm Rob, and you guys are the greatest for being here. Thank you very much. Okay, we are going to get back into the duo of the hour, which was, or is, Ren and Sam Tompkins, that I did a total of 2 reactions to, covering 6 songs as a whole. And in both of the comments to that reaction, because it's one massive video with both of those in that, people were saying we need to do Blind Eyed, featuring angry car park attendant for some reason. So there's a bunch of versions of this, but that was being made a point of to actually go to the one with a angry car park attendant, and we'll do that. Is there anything else we need to talk about? Oh yeah, maybe this here. Cheerio, guys. It is a smoothie again. For some reason, they are numbered through. This is number 5, and it is ananas, pineapple, banana, coconut, mango, and lemon. And it's not even half bad. So yeah, we're getting healthy. Speaking of healthy, there is a challenge on my channel, a sweepstakes that's running right now for all y'all that are willing to bite and commit into trying something new. In this case, land an ollie successfully within the next 2 months, and thereby enter the pot of my giveaway of 3 tickets to the Harry Mack live show here in Hamburg, Germany. All the info and a call to action video on that is going to be in the link to that is going to be in the description below. So without any further ado, we're going to hop into this Ren and Sam Blind Eyed featuring Angry. All right, this has progress because it was loaded before, and then I had to start another tab. All right, let's see if there's anything relevant in the description. Blind Eyed Live is out now. Me and Sam decided to bust out an acoustic version of Blind Eyed in a car park in Brighton. Stuff starts going wrong. We rolled with it. So it seems like there is an original to this, and now we get an acoustic version of it. But people have explicitly said to me, do this one. Usually I would think go with the original first, and then go into and acknowledge and appreciate other versions of that. But it's you guys that brought me into this, and it's you guys who are deciding what we're doing. I will I'm just now not doing it even. I will, as always, let it ring for a couple and check my audio, and then take y'all full screen. Let's roll.
Rolling. Keep going.
It's going to be one of those that's hard to level out. We'll just stay with it a bit. All right. First thing that comes to my attention here is, of course, that we're not doing the whole let's pick up the guitar and let's pick up the voice via clip mics here. We are only getting maybe there's a boom mic somewhere, one of those where they hold a pole over you and have like a kidney above everything. But there's a very low ceiling here, so that's probably impossible. So I guess it's the audio of the camera, right? If this is kind of like a guerrilla style, then you can't really, roll up with super maximized equipment for everything, right? So I guess it's reduced to the max, and it's also recorded reduced to the max. But let's go.
It's like I don't work, no flame to spark my goal. My Nike's laced in dirt. Oh.
My Nikes laced and ducked. By the way, I dig Ren's long Adidas socks here. I got the same ones. I got them in white, I got them in black like him, and I got them in green too.
My Nike's laced in dirt. Oh, I feel like I'm treading on my own soul. Yeah, my headphones only working on the left side, but I try to live the right life. My eyes wide, and I strive to stop my demons gripping, ripping from the inside. This road is dark, and I can't find the batteries for my flashlight. I'm blind-eyed, and I'm tired.
Sorry, you saw me adjust the fuck out of this shit because apparently, yes, I did get it right. The camera microphone, probably an external one, because if it was only like a built-in camera microphone, it would just sound like shit. So I'm guessing they have, like on the slideshow, they have an external microphone pointed towards the two of them. And of course, he's not only raising his voice, singing louder and getting, more volume into the whole thing, but the camera's also approaching and, moving away from the audio source being Sam's mouth here. So there's a lot of adjusting to be done. I guess I'm going to just let it sit at a very low level and just, roll with the fact that we're going to get louder and, more silent parts of it. But doing all these adjustments, the phenomenon that some of y'all know me for is a little bit of a attention deficit thing. I can't be listening and checking audio while getting what's being said. So we're rolling back. So he brings this in with my Nike's laced, I think, in dirt. I'm not really sure what the whole context is yet, but I'm thinking I'll get it now that I'm actually listening in. Let's roll. Oh yeah, only his left earphones, like his left side of the headphones is working. I feel your pain, man. That sucks ass. That sucks fucking major ass. I hate it when that happens. And I can totally feel your pain.
My Nike's laced in dirt. Oh, I feel like I'm treading on my own soul.
Treading on my own soul.
Yeah, my headphones only working on the left side, but I try to live the right life. My eyes wide, and I
working on the left side, but I try to live my life right. Left, right. Mm-hmm. That's a nice play on words. Yeah, I think this is an original of from the two of them, right? This isn't a cover that they're busking. I think this is actually their tune.
But I try to live the right life. My eyes wide, and I strive to stop my demons ripping from the inside.
I strive to stop my demons ripping from the inside. Okay. Welcome to everybody's world, right?
I strive to stop my demons ripping from the inside. This road is dark, and I can't find the batteries for my flashlight. I'm blind-eyed.
Okay, I can't find the batteries for my flashlights. I'm blind-eyed. So we're physically not seeing anything, right? Because of the absence of batteries for the flashlight. It's probably deeper than that.
And I can't find the batteries for my flashlight. I'm blind-eyed, and I'm tired.
Wow. Let's give the man some horns, as always, for doing shit like this. It isn't something that, is... I'm not always looking for singing ability like this. What am I saying? I'm saying it's not something that will go on my playlist, because at one point I think it gets a little bit too much on my ears anyway, and my personal taste. But it is, of course, awe-inducing and inspiring watching him deliver this, right? Fucking hats off. Let's go, Ren. The two of them are doing this. Somebody called it yodeling in the high Ren beginning and end part. I have always called it, this opera-esque going through the registers. And they're both doing it and, kind of utilizing it and making it a thing for us to to acknowledge where they're able to go with it, right? Without words being said. And I like that. And Ren's, of course, you can even hear the difference in just how much volume comes from his sort of slim body, right? I mean, he's ripped and everything, but he's not Pavarotti, right? Who has like 4 times the volume behind the voice that he is able to deliver. And Ren here is like, shit, there's some fucking volume behind it. Hear that? We get a verse from him, I think. Oh, I heard did you hear it? Yeah, we're hearing it now. I heard it before they stopped actually and reacted towards stage right. Somebody's in the background saying something. And if this is in like, it looks like the gangways or, the walkways from the actual parking levels of a parking garage or underground parking garage, those, corridors that you'll walk through from where actually the cars are sitting to the exit. And performing like this in a setting like this, that will fucking carry their vocals for miles and miles and miles. And if somebody's actually sitting there being like, the night shift, he's gonna hear it for sure. It's like, why are you even surprised? It's gonna be audible for people in the vicinity. I wonder what he's saying in the description. We just roll with it. I'm guessing either dude's gonna join them, or they make it a thing that he's actually trying to shut it down, but they just keep going. Let's see what happens.
These drugs don't work.
Okay, it's not the gangway, but yes, it's on its way to there. Did you just hear them throw the drugs don't work in there? Oh man, the whole Verve issue has been a thing on the channel. So I'm just gonna not say anything and speak on it. But that also is not, you know what I'm saying. I'm not sure if it was supposed to go there, period, in the song, or if it's a reaction to what's happening. The drugs don't work.
These drugs don't.
He just said you're not allowed to sing in here. Show me the fucking rule book. Show me the goddamn terms of condition of that, of that parking space that says in the rule book, no singing. I guess it's like no soliciting and, I don't know, skateboarding, of course, as always, is going to be prohibited, but it's not going to say you can't sing, right? Or maybe the fact that they're producing something there, and use it as a backdrop. But I doubt that there's like a literal rule, no singing. But it's funny that he says that.
These drugs don't work. The pain it takes comes.
Oh, he just keeps going.
I got a blood-stained shirt.
So it's at least 5 of the guys.
And I feel like I'm always being chased by the devil.
Yo, I try to talk, but I can't seem to get my spoken words right. And I try to keep my satellite.
Fuck. Unexpected and so impactful, it is able to even overcome the fact that we're basically watching a fucking car chase scene, cut to the chase, but they're da-da-da-da-da-da. It's like you come from this woo, 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 and then all of a sudden both of them like in synchronicity, and Ren giving us this fucking aggro face. That was flames for sure.
I try to talk, but I can't seem to get my spoken words right. And I try to keep my satellite.
This life can be quite shit, right?
Cut you like a flick knife, twist and make you sick, right?
And I think maybe I'll be better off alone. So I
Shit
read
like a
the
flick
letters
knife.
goes from my
I
phone.
learned so many lessons from the pressure.
In essence, I'm just wishing that these bad thoughts were gone, you know.
This swagger of, you know, what's happening is of course not very, it's not, you know, they're not in danger. They're not being, you know, chased down by a mob of muggers or anything. It's just a fucking dude in a yellow vest telling them you gotta leave. But still, it's a situation that was not planned for. We can see it wasn't. And, you know, the visual, what's happening in front of the camera is them walking through a parking garage. So it's not, you know, Inception intensity or anything, but it's totally entertaining and you want to continue to watch. What it does though, and what happens here with my not knowing the original song, you sort of lose focus onto the music. Not only because they were now, I think that was the most extreme distance we got from camera to the two of them. They were like 10 meters behind the 2 rows of cars there. We couldn't really hear anything anymore, or me at least. And content of the song itself is sort of kind of flying by me a little bit. When they did the da-da-da-da-da-da, what was being said was, I'm having trouble, you know, finding my words right. Sam at the beginning talked about how the lack of light of a flashlight is making him blind-eyed, and how he is having trouble. What was his part? What did he say? Something wasn't working for him as well. So I'm thinking both of them are going to talk about things that are not functioning correctly. I think so. I have not seen any other or heard any other aspects that are completely new. I'm not putting it down. I'm just saying that's what I'm getting from the stuff I've caught, right? It's something is not functioning. Here's a list of things that are not right. I dig the rhythm of the tune. Is the dude still following? Oh, did you see that? One string was missing completely and one is like ripped to fucking bits. Let's go frame by frame. Here we go. So comma and full stop will navigate this frame by frame. Let's go, Ren, continue. I wonder if the guy's still chasing them. No, I can't see him here. Right, so we get a E, we get a A. The D is missing completely. But there's one. No, the D is the one that tore and is dangling around. Lower there. All right. Wonder if that happened here during the bit, or if that was if it was before they started this off, he would have taken it off, because it fucks with the rest of the strings with it just dangling around here. But this is such a classic thing too, right? Fucking strings tearing on stage. It will happen to me at least twice usually during a show. I have one, spare guitar that we all call the Rob's string guitar, because I will have to take to it when one rips, and somebody will take care of stringing my original, my regular guitar. But of course here we don't get any of that, and even if we had the time to switch guitars here, which I doubt they would have planned for, if something tore during a regular session that they had planned out for this to be, they would have just called it cut and restring it and start over. But that's cool that he's actually going to have to, go through with this. At one point, if he has the time, he'll probably just rip it for it to just dangle down and not fuck with the other strings. But that's cool. I love the fact that happened, and it adds to the realness of the whole thing, right?
I snapped the string.
Oh yes, you did, Ren.
Okay.
Sometimes I get these times when it's like time works against me. In my mind, I kind of.
Sometimes I get these times when time just works against me. Let's hear that again.
Sometimes I get these times when it's like time works against me.
Mm-hmm.
In my mind, I kind of mind it that my mind can torture me. So
In my mind, I kind of minded that my mind can torture me. All right, so it's going to be always a triple repetition of one word, shining different angles onto what its meaning is in what he's saying. Interesting format. It's not rhyming. It's repetition, and using one single word to make three different statements.
works against me. In my mind, I kind of mind it that my mind can torture me.
Mm-hmm.
So I rhyme, because when I rhyme, it's like my rhymes, they set me free. I shine so bright, I shine these times, these rhymes come out of me. Times I breathe, times I fall, times I slip, times I crawl, times my back is up against the wall, so hard that the whole building could fall. Times I breathe, times I break, times I'm true, times I'm fake, times I'm up when the floor is the old niggas wanna be for goodness sake. And nothing when the breaks, the ache and the spate, I'm awake in the world for the basic man, okay. Rest in the break when the race they break, and I'm talking about universe, never making away.
That was out of sync, but fucking hats off to the goddamn fucking speed and pace, man. I'm the quickest in Britain, but no shit, that was fucking flames. I didn't really hear much or, take in much and get much and catch much, but it's impressive, right? It's fucking impressive. And now it's not doing them any good that they're being chased and that he's not able to deliver it toward camera all the time because it's just doesn't do for good audio. But still, it's fucking impressive.
For the basic man, okay. Rest in the break when the race they break, and I'm talking about universe, never making away. Wait for the ball, don't wait, we make mistakes when it's all a state. We cook our cake, we eat our cake, sometimes no time for double takes. But
That's just the way life goes.
Did he just say sometimes no time for double takes? I think so. Is that in the original lyrics as well?
we cook our cake, we eat our cake, sometimes no time for.
KQE? What?
Wait for the ball, don't wait, we make mistakes when it's all a state. We cook our cake, we eat our cake, sometimes no time for double takes. But
That's just the way life goes sometimes.
I don't mind the putting it up, being back up, put my trouble face down, when the puddle where the sun don't shine. So I'm coming in the back, when attacking at the beast like I did with this one, I'm packing and then I'm praying.
What the fuck?
Oh Lord, take this pain away.
This offbeat, I love it. Just one quick question. Fucking no, it's coming toward the end. I loved what I was being presented here as a whole, the entire end result, the creative product that has been put on YouTube here. I'm not sure about the song itself because it wasn't delivered in a way that would, have us all appreciate it oh so much more. For that, I'll probably turn to the original that's on here somewhere. But this thing is just entertaining as it is, right? And you can just tell that the entertainment factor of it wasn't even planned for. And the fact that they roll with it makes it so interesting. And you continue to watch not because you want to hear more of the fucking, give me more of that voice or give me more of those in-depth topics and issues you're talking about. But it's really, wonder what happens next. And is he still chasing them? And are they going to make it out alive? Kind of, not to that extent, of course. But that's fucking, and you can't script this. This is something you cannot script. Well, I guess you could, but that would be one of the ideas that are on the table. All right, well, what are we going to do for a video to this? And it's like, we could have somebody act as like, let's say somebody's dad from the crew, right? Put him in a yellow vest and have him roll up and tell and say, hey, you can't be singing here, leave. And then do this plannedly But if that was an idea that was on the table, I think everybody would have been like, it's kind of lame, right? No, the fact that it happens without it having been planned out and doing the whole thing spontaneous is what like totally raises the entertainment factor of it. The song itself, we of course get a vocal ability from the two of them, and I said, this how Ren specifically is, having this super voluminous voice, and then pretty soon into the whole thing, we get what happened with the Car Park dude here, and that really took the focus away from, wow, can they sing nice, to this is an entertaining little video. And the one question I had here towards the end, what's with Sam's hoodie? It's weird. Like, does he have the lower end of it? Something he does. Is there like a shoestring in it that he tightens it because it looks kind of wobbly, and then we get this little bulgy thing in a spot, an area that's not very that's not doing any good for the overall look of the whole thing. But fuck that, it doesn't make any difference. But yes, that was Flames. Highlight to me of the whole thing, Ren's triple time spittin'. I wish it would have gotten the stage to really shine and do its amazing give it the stage to shine and amaze people to the extent that it is, that the talent were being displayed here. But even during this whole runaway scene, it was delivered just flawlessly. So all hats off to that. I'll probably do the original one in another video at one point, because I'm very interested to see that and hear that delivered the way it was meant to be delivered. With that being said, thank you guys for being here. If you want to do me a favor, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment, and I'll hope to see you on the next one. Bye-bye.